all of you sexy bitches. How are you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. And also want to say thank you so much, guys, for, you know, just being understanding of yesterday and the last minute cancellation. I do apologize about that. Real life stuff just kind of sort of happened, and always make time for real life stuff, guys. Always make time for that. Potato adopt? What? Potato tomato what? What? Anyways, thank you so much, Magic the Gamer, for that resub hype. Actually, if we can get a resub hype, that would be awesome. And we can get started on this. I'm going to say, Magic the Gamer, I want to say thank you very much for another month of your love, support, patronage, and just overall just dealing with me as a friend, as a mod, as a streamer, as everything else. I don't know, whatever, but thank you very much. Go take a seat right over there at the sub table. Me. Thank you so much, Magic the Gamer. Alright, so back to this. So guys, we are going to be doing our art streams on Tuesday from now on. Today's kind of we moved it off to the next day. Hoshi is actually running a few minutes late, so I apologize about that. So she'll be here as soon as she can. So anyways, we're going to get started. Like I said, we are working on... There she is! Oh, yeah, yep, Superwoman. Damn right. There she is. Can you guys move her into my chat, please? That would be awesome. But today, guys, we are working on her weekly art challenge. If you guys are part of her Discord, she actually has a weekly art challenge, which is under the hashtag Hoshi's art challenge. There you go. Definitely go give her a check out. And this week is called October Octopus. So a lot of people have been doing, you know, like octopus as vampires or however they want to do it. But I actually decided to combine two different images and combine two different images into one. Thank you so much, Paladin Leads, for that host. Hoshi, if you want to jump into the Discord, that would be awesome, sweetie. So let's jump in over here. Let's get some music going. Let me turn this down. There we go. Now we can kind of rock out a little bit. Please let me know if I need to turn that down or up a little bit. Magic with the host. Thank you so much, honey. Hey, Platinum. So used to seeing you with fancy colored hair. Yeah, well, this is our art stream, so I'm kind of going natural because I'm not going to have the camera up. It is an octo pumpkin thing. Isn't it kind of cute? So this was the sketch that I did. This was the sketch. Outer Rim Studios with the host. Thank you so much. Yeah, just choose any room that you want to jump into, Hoshi, and my mods will drag you to where you need to go. So this is the sketch that we ended up doing. Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Hey! Sorry, I was checking Discord all the time, but then I kind of got engrossed with Cardigan's humanity while waiting. So sorry. But I'm here.
No worries.
I haven't forgot about it.
Can you guys hear Hoshi and the music all properly? Please let me know. Thank you for that, host, sweetie. Guys, she did her first art lesson this morning. It was about 8 o'clock in the... Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning, Central Time, which is kitty time, till about 9:30. And she's going to be putting it up on YouTube, but she's going over the very basics. I mean, she is dumbing it down so that I can understand how to do this. And she'll be putting this up on YouTube within the next couple of days.
Oh, I haven't got time to check it, so yeah.
Whenever you get it up, no worries. So guys, make sure you go sub to her on there. So you'll be off. See you later. All right, Paladin, have a great one, honey. Hey, Horatio Cookies, how you doing, sweetie? So, Hoshi, I want to show you what I did. This is the pumpkin that I sketched, and you came up with the wonderful idea. Thank you, Paul, for that host. Of taking the picture with your cell phone.
Hi, Paul.
And then just importing it and then sketching over it. And I was like, oh, that's a damn good idea.
Yeah, that was a real great idea.
Saves you money on a scanner, and you know, it really does help. So this was my outline that I did. So it's pretty close.
Yeah, I think so. I really think so, yeah.
And then I colored in the eyes. And then I took it one step more just to kind of, you know, prep. But I took the two pictures and I put them on my quote-unquote palette layer. Thank you, palette layer. And these are the two images that kind of inspired me to kind of put this together. So
it's really great inspirations, yeah.
This way we can grab colors or whatever, because I mean, it's always easier when you have a palette to work from, right?
Exactly. I always make mine as well, taking for the ref. Oh, pretty close to the ref pictures.
Okay.
So I got the colors, also for the highlights and for the shading. But yeah, we will get to that.
So what do we want to start with? Do we just want to start like sampling colors and putting them down?
First I would say that it would be a great idea to make a group folder to collect all the colors, so you can separate it from the sketch and the line art. It's usually pretty nice. I do that all the time.
Okay, so I got colors. And actually, I found this out. You can actually color these too. So we're going to make this one purple. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to make it red so it stands out. There we go, red. So this way it kind of stands out as color one. So we can put that kind of in there, right?
Why haven't I noticed that before? Oh, well, I learned something too. Don't talk about that.
No worries, no worries. Alright, so we have all of our colors so far in the colors folder.
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. So then let's start grabbing colors that we want.
So I would recommend that both the pumpkin colors and the octopus colors would go underneath the eyes, of course, because otherwise it would overlap in the eyes.
Oh, smart.
So, yes.
So let's see. Pumpkin colors. Alright, there we go. Pumpkin colors, and then we'll go with octopussy colors. There we go. There we go. Alright,
I read it was the first time you did a teen stream. Or did you start today, or is it first later?
I'm sorry, for what?
A teen, you know, teen stream, you know,
A stream
with
team?
the audience. Yeah, with the audience.
I don't exactly.
Sorry. You know, you can set the who the audience should be. What did it?
The rating.
To, yeah.
The rating.
Yeah, the rating. Sorry. Oh, I'm just.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
It's late.
It's been a long day for both of us. Don't worry, sweetie. Okay. So yes, guys.
Yeah.
I actually switched my rating from mature to teen. So, hey Moo, what's up, sweetie?
Hey Moo.
So hopefully, you know, this will bring in some more people. So we're gonna have to curb a little bit of our sass down just a little bit. But don't forget, you guys can get as much sassy as you want in the litter box. And hopefully what we're hoping for is that this is going to allow us to get possibly on our front page of Beam. And there's actually no sounds, Malice, because we are using the ScottyBot beta, so I apologize. There are going to be no sounds for the next week or two. But the commands will still work. Alright. Now I'm seeing that this pumpkin is kind of like a gradient.
It is.
Okay, so that's good. That's very good. And I'm kind of hoping that we can kind of cheat the system and do it that way, as opposed to trying to paint it like 12 different colors.
I would say it's always a great start with gradients, and then we can always later begin with the how you actually do the the gradient by doing it yourself.
Okay.
However, Photoshop is not the strongest at blurring. How do you
blurring?
say?
Yeah, blurring. Hi, Sora. How you doing, sweetie?
Hey, Sora. The gradient tool is still the best way to give a smooth surface. So take the darkest color and then the lightest one.
I'm just kind of grabbing all the colors at the moment. I'm kind of making my own little palette thing. Octopusy colors, yes.
Very nice.
I'm very much an order person. I like to have everything accessible to me all at once, so I can see what I'm working with, you know?
Yeah, you should. You should keep doing that. It's not a bad method.
And you gotta have fun, Paul, with your names. Otherwise, what can you have? Now, here's a question: do you think that the lines on the inside of the pumpkin, these orange lines, are different from the top, from the bottom? And you'll see it on the stream in just a second. Just slightly. Oh god, I didn't even realize it's like that.
So you mean the thickness of the lines, or
yeah, like if the lines are actually a gradient. So in a second, you'll see I'm pointing at these right here in the orange line, but it's the ones that actually curve the pumpkin that give the pumpkin depth. You know, that 3D effect, the ones that go through the eyes. So I'm just like, wow. It's so weird how just even the slightest little bit of color change can completely change the way it looks.
But yeah, that's we can look at coloring some of the lines if you want at some points.
Yeah, at some point.
It's actually not that difficult at all. So
says the professional artist, guys. Says the professional artist. Oh, I love you, sweetie.
Not,
I love
you. Because often to save time and also just to make it easier for yourself, you find some small tricks, which is actually pretty easy, and it's fast as well. So yeah, easy and fast.
This is weird. Oh, thank you, Hoshi, for the tweet. The highlight that's around the edges of the pumpkin is actually kind of like a dark gray. It's a gray. It's not like a white. That's a gray. That's so weird to me.
It's a bluish gray thing, or it's actually like skin colored purple. Anyway, It's. I think it was supposed to be blue grayish.
See ya,
Originally
magic.
by magic. So, when we get to the highlights, I will tell you about. I will tell you more about it.
Okay. I was not expecting to have that many colors in there. But that's okay. I'd rather have too many than not enough.
Yeah, and we probably won't need all of them, but still, they're really great to have, because maybe one doesn't really work, and then you have another, and
it's a learning process.
exactly.
Wow, even the highlights have 2 colors. Damn. Okay.
Good nighty. It's my husband.
Hi,
who
Mr.
goes to bed now.
Hoshi. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Hugs and kisses.
And he's off.
I think that's all the colors in the octopus. The octopus is really only like 3 main colors. How's this look, guys? And Sora, I really think you should probably join Hoshi's Discord and join her weekly art challenge. I think you would really, really like it.
It's just a funny little thing. Sometimes you just need to do kick off your shoes, and just relax, and yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's just fun and giggles.
There you go. That's Hoshi's Discord.
Yay. So everyone is welcome, whether you are an artist or gamer, whoever you are, whatever you are.
Whatever, Ewok or Wolf or Kitty,
Yeah.
or
Exactly.
Evil Queen, or just a normal person.
Exactly. Everyone.
Alright, my dear, so what do we start with coloring?
I would say we should start with the pumpkin. No,
Okay.
no, sorry, the octopus.
Start with the
Because
octopus.
It's the most, it's the most simple. So you should make a new layer below the eyes that you have already made.
Thank you for the host, Wolf.
octopus.
Alright, so you said make a new layer for the eyes?
No, for the body of the octopus. It
Okay.
should be beneath the eyes of the octopus that you have already created.
Okay, I have the octopusy main colors. And
So you can so you can just place them there if you want to.
oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see, I want to get contiguous. I want to select all these. And then I want to be able to select this area. Oops. Possibly like right about here. And I'll go through and I'll clean this up in just a bit. If I can grab all this, then it'll be easier just painting this little area, because that's where we have the outline done at.
So where do you have your outlines? Often it would be I always place my my line art above the colors, because then I'm certain that I won't, you know, color.
You place it above, correct?
Yeah, I place it above the colors.
Okay.
So
So am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing right now? Because I'm trying to... Thank you, Magic, for that tweet. I'm just trying to select the area so it only colors in this area. Like, when I do my photography, this is how I work this. But, like I said, this is photography.
It's totally fine to select the area you're gonna color. It just make the process just so much shorter. So that's
it's just another way to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. As long as I'm not doing anything wrong, you know, we all have our own techniques on doing stuff, and not one way is wrong. Just some are just more preferred.
Yeah, and as time passes, you will find a technique which works for you, and everything will go a lot more, you know, a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And guys, those of you who are watching the stream right now, I've actually been debating about making an art text channel for you guys to throw your artwork in, or, you know, just anything, you know, to share stuff so that we can, you know, probably bring out more artists in our community. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Or do you guys just want to throw everything, you know, kind of in the litter box, which is what we've been doing already? So tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, I think, seen from an artist's point of view, that it would be really nice, since you would, you know, kind of highlight the artists, and it would be much more comfortable and easier to look out, you know, some art partners or something like that for your streams and such.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually be a really good idea.
But because we only do like art like once or twice a week, if it's not going to be used, I don't want to create like another channel to say, you know. So that's why I'm kind of curious. Like, I would love to have it, you know, but it's, you know, the Discord is kind of a community thing, and I don't want to have just another channel out there. Sounds like a good idea. Experience. It's not like I had the course on computer drawing, but experience is the best teacher. Okay. Malice loves art, like, so much, and he's been so supportive of it. Alright, so we've got that all selected. I'm actually going to save this selection as CT Octopussy. There we go. So now...
Am I a bit low?
Oh, she's a bit low. Okay, yep. Let me boost her up. Give me a second.
I don't want to shout.
Okay, she's up at 200%. Here we go. Let me turn her up here. Okay, there we go. I can turn down the music too just a little bit.
Can you hear me now? A total creep.
Okay, so here's the whole point of saving that selection is basically, and you probably can't see it because of the chat, if you go to select, deselect, and you're like, oh shit, how do I do this? You can actually just load your selection and then pick Octopussy, and bam, it's right there, back again. Hey animal, it's an octopus. It's an October octopus. Get it right, bitch. I'm just kidding. I love you. How you doing, sweetie? Can we get a shout out for Animal? We love Animal. Okay, so he's laughing. He's like, "Yep, I know I'm a bitch. I'm proud of that."
It doesn't really matter if you're slow at art. The most important thing is that you just love. You love what you do and doing what you love. It's kind of go hand in hand, I think. And better be slow than to be quick about something. Then you often get the best result. That's what I think. So
No.
I'm pretty.
Something's
I'm pretty
weird.
slow too.
Something's weird. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Damn it. Okay. I see what I did wrong. I colored in the lines. Fuck.
Then go back. How do you do that?
So I just need to draw in these lines?
That's why the lines should be above the colors, because then you wouldn't have the problem. So just I think you can just drag the lines above them.
Like
or
that.
did you color it in the? No, you.
I don't know. Let me let the stream catch up for just a second. Okay, there we go. We got that working. We got that working. Layer order is so important, guys. So your advice is not to go quickly. You'll remember that. Slow and steady wins the race. Except for sometimes faster is better.
Depends. It depends what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So we got our octopus colored.
Yay.
Alright. And then what I want to do is I kind of want to...
Remember to... You are on the layer.
Fuck.
The line layer.
I did that all sorts of wrong. Hey, engineer! Oh, well, thank you. This is part of Hoshi's weekly art challenge. Oops. What?
It is.
Oh. Why can I not select that? It's coming up black. This is really weird. Okay, I'm on my palette.
Alright. Right there, and then you should be able to color it.
Yeah, but I don't have the pink anymore. Okay, I'm on the palette. I should be able to choose pink, and it's choosing black. Why is it choosing black? What am I doing wrong? Yes, this week's challenge is October Octopus. So I'm taking these two drawings that you see here and combining them as an octopus, dressing up as a jack-o'-lantern. And we're going to color it.
There will be a new challenge every Friday. So that's that's on. You have until Friday to make an octopus if you would feel like it. Just for fun, and
why
the hashtag is art challenge. There you go. It's the hashtag.
See you later, engineer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so Hoshi, why am I not able to select the color from this octopus? It keeps giving me black. I'm not understanding this.
Have you set any, you know, do the layer have some sort of
Thank you so much, sweetie.
Have you changed it to multiply or anything like that?
No, the only difference is I moved the outline from above to below. But now, see, now I can pick pink from... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. No, now it's still fucking black. Why is it black?
I can't really...
Okay.
It seems really weird.
Let's close this and let's reopen it up. So let me find my BRB screen. I'm gonna close this and reopen it. There we go. Beam Art Streams, Hoshi's Art Challenge, October Octopus. Oh, Autumn says, wait, hang on. Oh shit, wrong one. There we go.
Well, it won't, Autumn, it won't, select the color, that we want to color the body. It's just, selecting black instead of,
So I'm on my palette menu,
pink.
right here, that you can see flashing. And I want to select the main color, which it's doing now. Okay, so basically I think it was just an error in Photoshop. I think. Okay, so then we want to go to our octopus main colors. We want to load our selection, which is Octopussy. And, because, you know, I'm a big James Bond fan, of course. I'm a big James Bond fan. Okay. There we go. And then, what I was going to do is I was going to take my blur tool, and then I was going to... I know it's not the best here. Your color mode is in grayscale. That's what I thought, but it was just really, really weird. Okay. Okay, so we're just kind of... give that a nice little soft edge right there. Yeah, it looks like Photoshop just had, like, indigestion or had one too many kitty martinis, you know?
Well, it can be lots of fun, but not in... but you shouldn't drink on work. Bad Photoshop.
Bad Photoshop.
Bad.
It's okay, Photoshop and I will have a word later. Alright,
we
so...
have a serious discussion today. Yes.
So flat color on here is done. Should we work on flat colors up, you know, everywhere? Like maybe the stem of the pumpkin? Or should we just work on just the octopus?
You decide. Whatever you wanna... Should we take one thing at a time? Would you like that?
I'm up for...
Bad artist blames the tools.
Oh, shush. Alright, well let's do flat colors all around, because that's, out of all the YouTube videos I see, that's typically what they do, is they just lay all the flat colors down. So
I would probably make a move a bit round on the layers. I guess you have the pumpkin one underneath the octopus, or what? I can't really see your
So I had the outline above everything.
The pumpkins should be above the octopus, because that's how it's kind of built up.
So I have eyes on the top, pumpkin stem, then pumpkin colors, and then I have the octopus main colors, and then we'll always add in, you know, highlights and shadows and stuff like that.
Yeah. I got a fairly easy method to avoid getting out of the lines, but just place the base of flat colors first. Yeah, it makes everything a lot easier. Your puck was really, really cute. I think you did a really nice job, Kitty.
Well, thank you. I had your help on this.
But you did most of it yourself. Yes, you did. Well,
that didn't work.
Yeah, but you could just take the eraser and then
Oh, and then just erase that part.
yeah, the lower part where the.
Well, that's just easy. That's just easy.
Yeah,
No,
that's super easy.
I don't think like that. Okay. Oh god, that's the wrong one, and I put these on the wrong layer anyways. Okay.
No.
Layer importance, guys. Layer importance. Learn it, love it, make it your life. Don't do what I do.
That's what they said in the 10 mistakes digital artists do. It's like, no, I don't think it was putting things in the in the wrong layer, but it was that you should remember layers are your best friend. Ever.
Yes, exactly. Layers are your best friend. Hold on, let me see. Oh, let's see. Okay. And we'll take the blur tool, and we'll just kind of... Oh no, we got white in there! Oh fuck! Okay.
No, we can just, you know, add a white dot with the brush and just put it above. That doesn't matter. It's alright, Kitty. Don't worry.
We'll fix it later. Hey, 9 volt.
We'll fix it later. Hi, 9 volt.
Oh, okay.
Nice and easy. Nice.
Yay! Colors, guys! Colors! Oh, this is exciting.
Woo!
Alright, so that's good.
That's really good.
We're done. Alright, guys, this looks amazing. I don't
Bye.
think... We're done.
Thank you for coming.
Let's go on the raid. Let's go. Oh. See, now, I haven't even done, like, stuff like this before. Like, I used to just sketch. So, like, just doing this, it looks good enough for me. But I know we can make it so much better. So what's the next step in making this better?
Ready for some nice tricks. It's called clipping layers. You are on the pumpkin cup. I can't speak. Pumpkin layer right now.
Yep.
As I can see. Then you go make a new layer just above it.
Okay. Is this going to be our gradient?
Call it shading or gradient, whatever you like, or pumpkin gradient. There's many names.
I found out we don't have this mouth. Oh god! Hold on, I just realized we don't have this mouth. So I'm actually going to move that. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, never mind. Okay. So
you can just can't you make that invisible later or something like that?
Yeah.
Or delete it or.
My OCD, I'm just crazy. It's okay, I'm just crazy. Green burgers?
It's totally normal.
Bitch, I love it. Okay, pumpkin gradient. That's done.
Yes. Then you right click on the pumpkin gradient. On the layer there, and then you say clipping layer, something to the layer underneath it. I think it's that one.
Yep.
Isn't it? Yes.
So
then,
what does that do?
That you won't color outside that particularly orange. You won't draw outside. Try use a color and draw over it. Just any color.
Oh, so it takes just this area. That's, oh, is that cool?
Yeah. And you can just, you know, add gradients and everything. And then maybe on top of serial layers, and that's actually how I make my drawings. I have the base layer, like the orange, and then I always have the shading on the clipping layer, and then I have highlights on the clipping layer. So I make sure that I don't get outside the lines. Just yeah, it's really easy. Yeah, it's just nice to know that.
See ya, Platinum.
So yeah, that's clipping layers.
So instead of like taking the time to like highlight everything that I want to select, you just do a clipping layer. In 2 clicks, it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty. Yeah, that's correct.
So easy. God, I need a Staples button. You know, the one that says that was easy. Oh, that'd be so
yeah,
cool.
that'll.
All right. Well, okay. Let's do this. Ingredients. Let's see. Are right here, and we don't want black and purple. So, what we want to do is we want to go to our palette, and it looks like this goes from dark to light to dark.
So you take, yes. So you take the lightest color, I believe, and then the darkest.
Okay.
Because then it would.
Now the question is do I want to set any middle points?
That's actually a pretty great question.
Because, I mean, we can set, like, if we want to have it be a little bit of yellow or a lot of yellows you'll see on the stream. And actually, give me 1 second. I actually need to go pop my back. It's going to sound weird, but I have a rib out of place, and it's getting really hard to breathe.
Oh, that sounds really...
It's kind of painful.
Uncomfortable.
So give me 1 second, guys, and I will be right back. Hoshi, if you want to talk, they'll hear you. If you don't, that's fine, too. Enjoy the music, guys. I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Just go on to lurk mode. But yeah, it's nice being here, and it has been really fun getting to know you guys and everything. So yeah, and I hope to get to know you all better. Beam is really a great community, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy I have gotten into it, and oh, I was aware. That's really terrible, and I will also thank you on Kitty's behalf. XP 314. She hasn't come back yet, but she will in a sec. When did that happen?
Alright, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I was in a really bad car wreck a couple years before my daughter was born, and it moved my back's a couple of inches out of place, so I have this one rib on my right side about 5 ribs down from the top or 3 ribs from the bottom that just constantly keeps popping out of place, and it like really restricts my lungs. And every once in a while, it's like a sharp pain, and it causes me like hardness to breathe.
And the doctors haven't been capable of doing anything, or
I went to chiropractic for a while, and it helped a lot. But once I changed insurances, it was very difficult to, you know, continue on with that. So it's good, but I'm fine, honey. It just I used to work at a chiropractic office, so I know how to pop it back in properly. Windex just helps me do that.
Oh, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, it helps save a lot of money. Alright, so back to the art. If you guys have questions about it, you guys are more than welcome to private message me. I'm more than willing to let you guys know what happened, but let's stick to art.
So. Yeah, that's why we are here, or something like that. Not just for talking. No. Even though talking is really nice. But yeah. If the gradient tool doesn't get to look like you want to this way, we can go in adding gradients another way. But let's
oh
see.
God, that didn't work. Okay, what? I was on the wrong layer. Wrong layer, guys. Layer important. Oh. We need to soften that up, but yeah,
that was the wrong direction, I think. But yeah. Can't you?
Well, we can erase some of it too, can't we? I think we need more. I think we need more this way. And we need to soften that shit up. How do we soften that up?
Well, you could use the Gaussian blur.
Oh yeah, Gaussian blur.
Yeah, Gaussian blur. It's great for photos, and it's great for just making things look prettier. Yeah, pretty.
Is that kind of what we want? I zoomed out so you guys can see it.
But I still think the highlights goes the wrong way, but...
Which way should it go? Should it go up and down instead?
It should be vertical instead of horizontal. So I don't know, could you
like
try moving... Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, radial...
Oh, the radical... Oh, you're right, Autumn. You are right. This one. Because it's all around. You are right. Oh.
I couldn't remember the... That's... And I have I do have Photoshop in English, so it does help a lot. No, a circle, that's cute. Oh, that was too much
yeah, way
yellow.
Too much. Oh God!
Ah!
God, this is so horrible. Okay.
Help me! Oh.
Yes, I need an adult. Okay, let's switch this thing around. Okay.
No, still. Yeah, reverse.
It's such a... We're getting a little bit better. I think we just need more yellow is what I think.
Yeah, we should.
From the middle, just drag it further. Okay, like this. Oh, wait, whoa. Thank you, Malice, for that tweet. Okay, so that kind of looks good. I think it kind of looks good.
Yeah, perfect. Don't touch anything.
We can move it around. Okay, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah.
You switched
Right.
around your colors? Oh, I did? Well, that's what you said, was to switch it around.
Oh, but yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, good. It looks good.
It looks good.
All right, we're done. Stream's over. Goodbye. No. Okay, so that looks amazing. So, you know, like we always do in all of my games, save state. All right, so look at that. That like completely changes the whole image right there. Wow.
So if you want, you could add a bit more shading. If you would like to out in the side and just do it manually, but then you have to do another layer just above that one and clip it too. If you would like that, it doesn't really matter. That looks fine as well.
Okay, so we have another clipped. I did something wrong. I did something very, very wrong. Okay, we're just deleting that.
Go back. Go back. No.
Okay. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. Everything's the same.
There. Stay on the gradient layer and just choose a new layer, because we're gonna keep adding colors to the drawing, and it's easier to build it like a house. So a new layer and then clip it.
But if I clip it to the gradient's on everything.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It keeps.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay.
It's keep getting. It's keep.
It clips the bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom one exactly. So you're just gonna choose one of the really wet red ones, perhaps. I don't know.
The really red ones, like the super dark one here. But if we do it on multiply, then it should. Let's see.
Yeah, that should.
Oh, yeah, that looks good. Okay. We're
So
good.
a little out on both sides, I would say, and then we use some Gaussian blur, perhaps.
Okay, so you want me to just kind of
follow
the lines?
Sora? Yeah, just follow
slightly erase
the lines.
the bottom with an eraser that opacity haven't reduced, make them blend. Oh, between the down here. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I will do that. Let's see. Okay, so where am I putting these shadows?
Furthest, you know, where the arms are starting, you know, out of the sides.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not too much. It's just to get giving it a bit more. Yeah, exactly. Out on that side and on the opposite side.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh my gosh, this is so uneven.
It doesn't really matter if we get to blend it at some point.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, if we blend it, then whatever. Oh my god.
Not too far, but yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
That's good. But yeah, that's good. Just keep going. It's fine.
She's like, Kitty, oh my god, what are you doing?
No, I'm not.
Not yet. Not yet. Okay. So we got that, and then we can, like you said, we'll add the filter, we'll add the blur, the Gaussian blur.
Just a little. We could do that. That's the.
That looks. Wow. I'm kind of excited. That looks really good.
So, see, you got some depth in your drawing.
Yeah, we do. We got some depth in there. Look at that, look at that. You guys can do this too. If I can do this, you can do this. Okay, so let's get the eraser. The slight eraser. And where are we going to erase the bottom? Okay, the bottom of the pumpkin, like down here. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn the opacity and the flow down. How many martinis have I drank yet? None yet. Okay. Actually, I should probably get a softness. But then I kind of have, you know, I have that thing. I have like another line. I don't like that. So how do I blur these two? Can I blur, like, can I highlight two layers and blur them together?
You can always merge the layers, but
we can do that later and then work on this blurring right here. I still gotta figure something out with that.
But isn't that on the base layer? You should use the eraser.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Kitty, what are you doing yet? What? What am I doing?
No, I haven't started questioning you yet, because you haven't drunk any martinis, so that's why I haven't questioned you for what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, it's go down to the layer where the gradient and the other shading layer is it's clipped to. Go to that one.
The pumpkin one?
Yeah, the pumpkin one. Go
Okay.
to that one, and that's where you're gonna use the eraser.
Okay.
Not the gradient one, but the but the
Oh, the one below it,
orange
the pumpkin one.
No, the original flat colored pumpkin orange. That one, yeah.
Okay.
And that's where you use the because what you're doing on the base layer, whatever it is whatever, if it's blurring or whatever it is, it's gonna affect the other layers. So you're gonna see the effect on the gradient as well. You are on the gradient one still.
Isn't that where I'm supposed to be?
No, you're gonna go to the layer below it.
Okay.
One down.
Okay, so this one.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, but this is the issue, is like I get this cutting motion, so I just gotta be like really careful on where I go.
Strange.
Shit, how did I move up in my layers? It's supposed to be on this one. Extreme close up!
It is. The eyes, they are staring at you.
But you see, there's this line right here that you can kind of see.
Yeah, kinda.
I see that.
A lot bigger eraser.
Okay, let's use a lot bigger of eraser. Hi, Hebrew. How you doing, honey?
Hello, Hebrew.
We're doing an art stream at the moment. Oops. Maybe I need to turn down this flow more. And turn this up. Shit! Why does it keep changing my layers? Okay, that's kind of. I guess. Is that not with a soft brush? Oh, that's with a hard brush. Okay. Alright, we're learning. We're learning, guys. Big old soft brush. Okay.
Take your time.
Yeah, fuzzy edges. Happy little fuzzy edges. Okay.
Fuzzy is good.
Alright, that kind of looks a little bit better. Is that, well, maybe. It's better, but I think we can do more. I mean, can't we technically just do like a little mini gradient to like whites? I don't know. But we want to have some sort of a line because, I mean, it is kind of a mask that he's wearing. Or like a hat?
Well, then you should make a new line on the line art layer, and yeah, and just make one crossing over. You can always add extra lines if you want. And I will just go grab something to drink, so I will be right back.
Yeah, let's just add a line. Oops. Let me just do this. And I think we had it set to 9. No, we had it set to even less than that. Wow. There we go. Put it on here. God damn, I'm on the wrong outline. Oh, God, just... Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good. And then I think we have just a couple of areas that need a couple little areas of attention. Which I don't know why, but okay. If you ever wonder what layer you're working on, you can always add a new one that you know is clean, then merge with another layer. No, that's smart. That is smart. I'm more of a photography person. I'm not much of a digital artist. I sketch. I went to school, you know, for digital photography, but I had to take a couple sketching classes and I loved it. But this is something kind of completely different to me. And I realize that this line does not match up with this. So I'm thinking maybe I have to take the line down here. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's do it. Let's just do it right the first time. Do it right the first time, kitty. Okay. Master the pen tool. The pen tool, oh my gosh. I've been watching video after video after video about the pen tool. That stuff confuses the heck out of me. It's so confusing for me, and it's really kind of difficult. I've got so much respect for people who know how to use that. Whoa. welcome back, sweetie.
So what were you talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the pen tool. Hebrew was saying to master the pen tool. Oh God, hold on.
Oh, with the arches and such.
So what I had to do is I drew the line for the mask, and I drew it, you know, kind of where the line was for the pumpkin, but it didn't match our outside line for the pumpkin. So I was like, well, that just looks kind of silly. So I had to draw it where it matches. So now I have to redo the gradient, and I'm trying to figure out how do I just add to that.
Well, can't you just erase the line because it's not inside the gradient?
Well, it's not about the line. I have to add to the gradient.
Oh, you have to add?
Because if you see where we are right now, the line used to be where the orange meets the pink. But because where the orange meets the pink is not where, if you make a circle with the pumpkin, it doesn't go all the way around. You know, like a real pumpkin. I mean, we could just put a line where the orange meets the pink and just call it a day, because it kind of goes around the eyes. But it just looked off to me. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Malice, can you copy what Hebrew's saying and send it to me in a PM so I can try that out later on after the stream?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
So I just need to reselect this whole pumpkin area.
Well, I would say that you use Control and then click on the layer, because then you select.
Wait a minute, I could just do this. This is just... Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Alright, we're good. We're fine. So I clicked it. I have the selection. Okay. So we need to get rid of this. No.
Yeah, it's some amazing advice you give, Hebrew. That's really...
I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this so fucking wrong. Okay, so I have the pumpkin selected.
Whoops.
Well, there's a new program that's out, Hebrew, too. I don't know if Autumn still has the link or not, but it's a free program. It's in beta. It's pretty amazing. So I want to redo this gradient, but I don't know if I can redo the clipping mask. I mean, I could probably just delete it and then redo it.
Yeah, you can easily make a new clipping layer and apply everything again. It's not a big deal.
Okay. So we have that.
No, and Hebrew says that we shouldn't do that. You
copy it and then jack with it. Okay. Let's see.
So duplicate, you mean? I guess.
I'm fucking up everything right now. I'm fucking up everything.
No, it's because the
So I have the pumpkin main colors, and actually I should probably paint everything the same.
It's probably because the new layer is underneath the gradient layer, so that's why you can't see the gradient.
Well, I got rid of the gradient. I got rid of the gradient as if it never existed, so we're going to start over. So I'm trying to create this clipping mask.
Right, so create a new layer above the base color and No, I think you did it with the and where do you have that orange?
I have pumpkin main color, and then I
Yeah,
have.
but yeah, it shouldn't be clipped there.
Let me see if this has
Alright.
something to do with this.
So stay at your pumpkin orange layer.
Okay, so I have the pumpkin orange layer selected.
Yeah. And create a new layer above it.
A whole new layer above it. Same exact thing. Or just a new layer.
Yes.
Oh, just a new layer.
Just a new layer.
Okay.
And then you clip it afterwards.
That did not work. Why is this not working? Do I have to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's why. I have to highlight the new layer. Okay. That's confusing. But we got it. We got it, guys. We got it. So then now we can do this. Yeah, that was justice. You heard justice. Okay, so now we got our gradient.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're working. Layer visibility. Yes, it's all about the layers. And from here, we're going to create another layer gradient.
Yeah, create your new layer.
Nope. Oh yeah, yep. Hold on, yep. Create the layer, and then clip it to the one below it. Yes, justice reigns from above. Damn right, sweetie. Damn right.
So you should always, and Control N, I think you can use as well. I don't know. Yeah, think onions and layers.
Donkeys are like onions. Sorry, Shrek reference. Okay, ogres are like onions. So I'm not used to working with all these layers. When I do my photography and like my wedding photography and stuff, I typically have maybe at most 5 layers at very most. So this is like new and then grouping, and it's all a whole new story.
Remember that guy? He said just use as many layers you need.
Mm-hmm.
So the chibi one I did with the rabbit, I think I had about 100 layers.
That's just insane.
Oh, more?
That's
you
crazy.
can use a thicker. Maybe you should use a thicker brush because and the soft one, because then you don't have to turn as much on up for the Gaussian blur.
Okay.
For shading, I always use a large brush, which is soft large brush, because it makes it it just makes it nicer.
Oh, that's a bit too thick. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Hebrew. I can understand that.
Well, I'm just I merge layers too, so I would probably have much more if I didn't. So but yeah, I like to be certain that I got everything right before I merge. So yeah, that's why. and I am an information researcher after all, so that's what I'm educated as. So but yeah, let's use some Gaussian blur.
Alright, so Gaussian blur on top of this then.
Yeah, with the new colors you have added, yeah.
Yep, everyone has their own style, and it's not wrong, it's just different. Oh, I feel like it's actually changing. Oh, it's changing a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we gotta blur it a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
So that's basically the pumpkin.
This part, Malice? No, we're not
arch.
blending this because this is kind of a mask. So this is just the mask. Actually, this line should be a little thinner, but that's okay. Actually, I could probably erase that and do it again. Oh, fuck. That was the wrong thing to do.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe add a bit.
Yeah, because the other lines are thinner. Yeah. Well, that he's dressing up as it, so that's why we were changing that up a little bit. It's because he's dressing up as a pumpkin.
Yes. You never knew he was an octopus. Never.
No, never. Yes, yeah, it needs to be smaller. It still needs to be smaller. This is why I need to write down like what it was I was using.
So when he takes off his mask, he would be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were an octopus." Oh,
Exactly.
It's really just such a great disguise. It's incredible.
I was gonna merge them, Malice. I was gonna merge them. Thank you, Holy Pika, for that host, honey. I was gonna merge them, but I think I like the idea of just having it as a mask for right now, because this is very intimidating. One-man Pika raid! Okay, guys, hold on to your butts. Let's take care of this raid. Alright, thank you so much for that raid, Holy Pika. If we can get a shout out for them. OctoKid, the child of Octodad. Yeah, no kidding, right? So how are you doing, Holy Pika? What did you play? Tell us all about it. Right now what we are doing is we are doing Hoshi's, she's teaching us how to do some art. And we are doing our weekly art challenge.
Assisting you?
Well, yeah, she's assisting us. Wow. Teaching, whatever you want to call it. Assisting, helping. I'd have her do it for me, but, you know, she lives pretty far away. Oh, man, a bug. Oh, I hate that. You're playing Overwatch, but you're really just testing Expo. Well, that's awesome to hear, Holy Pika. That's awesome. Alright, so let's get back to this. So we have our outline. I fixed that. It's a much thinner line. It looks so much better. Oh, we gotta play our music. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's much better. Okay, so highlights maybe? Should we start doing this? Thank you, Pika. Thank you. We're learning how to do highlights and shadows today.
So, actually, I don't know if you should add more highlights to the pumpkin. It may not be necessary. It depends on which style you're going for.
No, I think that might be good for now. Because
Yeah,
we have the highlights and the
it,
gradient.
I like it as it is. If I must say.
Mhm.
So
Alright, so stream's over. We're done. It looks amazing. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh no, we still got more stuff to do. We still got more stuff to do. Damn it. Alright, so let's start working on the octopus part.
all the arms. All the arms.
So, Hebrew, I get a little sassy sometimes, so I apologize about that. I get a little sassy. Don't ever believe anything that I say. Alright, so let's work on some shadows and other stuff. So how do we want to do that? I had no idea. Do tell. Oh, Hebrew, you cracked me up, honey. You cracked me up.
I tried to think out how you could do it with the gradient tool.
Or even if we just paint it. I mean, these look like hard lines on there, so you know maybe we just do that. Let's see.
Sure, if you want to do that.
May as well learn all the techniques, right? Combine them and work them together.
So where I would start, it's going to the octopus base layer, where you have the pink, the lightest pink.
Okay, yeah.
And we're gonna add the glow in the eye at the end. Or we could do it now. It's what
You're
do
the
you think,
teacher.
Kitty?
What do you think we should do?
Well,
the glow in the eye is the light in the picture. Well, then let's work on the eyes then. I'm fine with that.
all right. So you have to go above the click on the eye layer.
Okay.
Say, if you want to do it a bit like the pumpkin in the eyes, where that's some part of a gray thing. Do you want to do that, or how do you wanna do it?
All right, guys in chat, which eyes should we do? Should we do more like the pumpkin over here, or should we do more like the octopus, like this? You guys choose, because you know what? My art submission for this week is going to be based on you guys, and if I lose, I'm blaming it on you guys. I'm just kidding, but no, really, I will blame it on you. No pressure. Should we go more like the pumpkin, or should we go more like the octopus? I kind of already started doing it like the octopus, which is why I have those circles there, because it's meant to be white. So maybe we should just continue like the octopus ones?
It's easy to combine them, actually.
You know, let's do that. Let's just do like the octopus ones, and I can kind of just... because they're already there, I can just...
Alright, so make a new layer about the eye layer.
Beautiful. Okay. New layer above the eyes. Okay, new layer above the eyes.
Because then you take a big brush. I would say the hard one, and yeah, you could
I'm not as talented as you, Sora, so we start baby steps. We're gonna start baby steps. Should we do a clipping layer on the eyes?
Yeah, no, that would only color the black.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. So no, move it above the the lilac layer.
Okay.
Because then it would be a lot easier to. Then there shouldn't be a problem adding the white dot. Like that. And go make crazy with your dot.
That was so wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, Sarah, you're too sweet.
Oh my god, this, well, maybe it works. Hold on. It works. It does kind of work. Like that?
No, you shouldn't see the... Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then just do the same for the other eye. Or copy it. It doesn't really matter. Yay! And you got the shine thing.
Okay. There we go.
Woo!
Yay! Okay, yeah, that looks good. Whew. Elemental, how you doing, honey? Let's get a shout out from Mr. Elemental, another amazing artist on the beams, guys, and wonderful Minecraft player, and just overall real chill, laid back, cool guy. His right eye needs to be moved a bit to be all the way inside. Well, technically, I mean, if you look up here, his eyeballs are kind of hanging out, so, I mean...
Well, it's cartoon. You can do whatever you want.
Can I make the eyes bigger? Do they need to be bigger? I don't think they need to be bigger.
No, I think they are fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
We're gonna keep them the way that they are, but I will move this in a little bit because I kind of see what you're saying about that. So
the pumpkin piss is for my weekly Hoshi art challenge that I have on my Discord.
Here's her Discord, Elemental. She's an artist. She actually, like, her second stream on Beam, she got over, what was it, like 40 people? I mean, you were insane.
46.
Yeah, 46, but who's
actually
counting, you know?
Yeah.
I put out the tweet to all of the
Doesn't matter.
art discords, and even Graph, you know, was hanging out. Well, she was lurking. Shh. But yeah, she's an amazing artist. Even Queen of Art was hanging out in there and like saying like, "Oh my gosh, you guys gotta check her out." I need to.
You are all way too kind. Thank you so much. Really.
What is this? Oh, this? Oh, it's because it's a pumpkin. Ah! Okay, I got
I will just add you to welcome everyone to my Discord for those of you who have joined. So feel free to go crazy with posting art and streams and whatever as well.
Oh, whatever. We'll just see that little pixel there by himself. Okay, I'm happy with this. I think this looks okay. I think this looks okay. If we have time at the end, we can always do a little bit more.
Well, you could always take a brush and so that would make a round eye, black eye. You could always do that, but yeah.
I mean, I can merge this with the eye colors, can't I? I mean, if I like take all these away, I mean, I can merge those two together.
Alright. Have fun with the heart.
Alright, Elemental, have fun with the horde, honey.
What?
I'm gonna try this. Okay. So Oh my gosh, I don't know what I just did. I did something. Okay, so now I can just take...
No, you can see that because you merged it with the eyes, that's this black. So you have to remove the black lines.
Alright, we'll just leave it the way it is. We'll just leave it the way it is. We're testing things out, guys. We're testing things out. And learning.
We will remember the advice for next time.
Yes,
Yay.
yes, for next time. This life lessons that we're learning. This is my first time doing this Hebrew.
But it's some really awesome tips you got, Hebrew. But it's your what, second art stream, I think?
Yes, this is my second art stream and first time coloring. You know, I typically just color flat colors and that's it. This is first time ever doing like anything with shadows or highlights or anything. I mean, this is like the second time ever computer art stream. So this is, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
You're doing great. You're doing really good.
But I appreciate Hebrew. Everything that you're saying, I truly appreciate, because Malice is letting me know all this stuff so I can practice this off stream. The blink is more like, wait for it. Because he knows I was like, oh, it's gonna fuck up. Okay, so anyways.
Yes.
The next thing, so we got the eyes. Let's get the shadows of...
Shouldn't we do the stilk on the pumpkin first? Wouldn't that be...
Oh yeah, there's the stalk. Yeah, we forgot about the stalk. I was happy with the stalk.
The stalk.
Okay.
The stem.
Yes, the stem. Yes, you're right. Alright, so what do we do with the stem? It looks like there's a lot of highlights in there. Actually, it looks like it might be just a gradient with a highlight over the top of it.
Exactly. And then we will add a little bit more highlights to it, but let's first add the gradient.
Okay, so let's see. Pumpkin stem gradient. Okay, so we got that. And we're going to go with a gradient, which is just a one to the other. So we're going to go something like this. And we're going to start off with our dark color. And we're going to go to our light color over there. Go back to our gradient. Which is going to be more like this. Yeah, no worries, Pika. You do that, sweetie. You do that. That's kind of like it. Kind of. What do you guys think?
I can't see it yet. Maybe in a moment. There. Yeah, that's nice.
That's not too shabby.
And if you want to do a little other thing, then go create a new layer above that one you're on right now.
Okay.
And clip it.
Clip it.
Soon you will get the hang of it, that you know when you're gonna clip it and or not. So
okay.
Like that, and yeah, and clip it. Then you're gonna take a brighter yellow orange that lighter than the highlight from the gradient.
Lighter than that?
Yes. Yeah.
Because it looks like it's the same color all the way around.
All right. Then we can just let it be the same color.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying this is what it looks like to me. So I'm not arguing. I'm just trying.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It's just difficult to see in the
stream. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So now the next thing you're just gonna do is follow the line that is going. So go on to the new layer you made above the gradient. You are not on that one right now, I think.
Yeah, I realized that. It just took me a second. Should I have a soft brush or should I have a hard brush? I should have a hard brush.
It
Soft
depends
brush.
what
Hi, Marissa.
what kind of hi Marisa. It depends what kind of impression you wanna give, but everything else is soft. So maybe a soft brush. Could be a hard brush. I don't know. It's totally up to you.
We're gonna just test it out. So there's our hard brush, but here we can always just add this to it, and just kind of soften it up.
Yeah.
And then I would say we can even just kind of move it a little bit off to the side like that. Oh God! All right, so I have a good one, honey.
Take care, Sarah.
Okay,
and
no,
thank you.
I don't like that.
No, that's a little too much.
Yeah, that's just too much. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this with a soft brush.
No, it was. I think it was nice with the hard brush. Just don't.
Then you can click back and forth.
Oh yeah, just copy, duplicate. I think that's what you mean, right? Hebrew that Kitty duplicate the layer you already have, and then you can see what you like the most.
Oh yeah, I kind of see what you mean. I understand what you're saying.
I think that's
yeah, duplicate so you can click back and forth to see which one you like.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay, I just want to soften this up just a little bit, and I think this will be good. Whoa, that's way too much. I'm going to keep it still for a minute. What do you guys think? I'm going to go preview and then not. Preview and not.
How much have you set the
This is at
Gaussian blur to?
4.7 pixels.
I think it's a little too much, perhaps.
Okay, we can turn it down.
Just
Okay.
Just so it gets this.
Just a little soft.
Just a little soft, yeah.
Okay, I'm at 2.7, and I'm going back and forth with it right now. Kind of like that.
Yeah, then you should go for it.
Thank you, Elemental, for that host, honey. Truly appreciate that. Alright, so yeah, that looks kind of nice. Wow, that looks very good.
Yeah, it looks, yeah.
I'm gonna save this as
I
kind
don't-
of October Octopus number 2.
I don't think you need to add more highlights for the pumpkin, but from the stem, it looks really nice. That's really great.
Should we
And
darken up
save.
anything on this stem?
save.
Yeah, I just saved.
Great. That's important. What did you say?
So like, should we add any like extra shadows to this? Because it looks a little darker on the other side. But that's okay. That's just a little thing. That's just a little thing. Let's just move on to the actual squid part.
Oh, the squid.
She's like, oh god, not the squid part.
Ah! No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
This is making me very intimidated right now. She's like, oh my god, not this part.
No, it's a little difficult, but we will manage. No, I don't think it's difficult. It's like everything else. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's just do it. Let's just.
Okay, octopus, main colors, right here. We got it. No, I don't want to round the eyes like that. I mean, I could have just taken the paintbrush. But this kind of shows...
Yeah, hard brush.
I don't know, whatever. I don't want to challenge. Okay, let's go into this. Let's take a look at what our octopus looks like. So from what it looks like just a couple of brush strokes for the shadows.
Oh yeah, they are.
Now this song is called Woogie and Roulez by it's called Cashalococo. Yeah, that's right, honey. That's what it is. Alright, so okay, so we got our dark color, we got our dark shadow. So we want to kind of swipe around the inside around the head, because technically the head is casting a shadow on all this.
So I think a great place to start would be at the eyes, and you know, the edge of the mask, because that would enhance the experience that it's a mask it's wearing.
Underneath, like between the eyes, underneath the mask?
Yeah, and exactly, so you can clip another layer to it, or that's
okay. Yeah, I just made another shadow and did that. I've got the softness of the brush.
Can you move the picture a bit up, because like that, because it was like disappearing underneath the
sorry,
screen.
honey.
Yay, now I can. Perfect, like that.
Okay. So should I do a soft brush with this as well then?
If you want to.
I think I might go a little harder. Why is it not like getting right up on there? Alright. See, there's like a little like white line here. I don't know why it's not getting up on there.
I think I simply think it's because of the it's because it's just have been made with a normal brush, so the pink is not covering
there we
everything.
Go. That's why.
Within
You're right.
the...
You're right, honey. I got it.
You got it!
Because it's a soft brush, I need to take it from the middle. And that's why. And then what I'll do is I'll actually take it like this. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. Take that. That's not working exactly. Okay, well that's good enough for me. No, it's not. It's not good enough. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll switch to the paintbrush. Oops. And then now we'll switch to the paintbrush. Like that. Okay, that works. Kind of, right? Yeah, that kind of works. You got the dance pads, Moo? You got the dance pads. Nice to hear that. Okay, so let's work on getting... Okay, let's see.
I think we should use this much to whatever afterwards when we have done everything, so we can...
Yeah,
or you can use it now.
We'll do it later after we get everything done. We gotta do something like.
So think that the pumpkin is covering some parts of the limbs, arms,
oh, and but they're built. Okay.
And then it should, and then the shadings should go underneath. You know, follow the bottom part of the arms, simply because you would probably see it as the light comes from above. So
okay, it doesn't need to go out that far. Just kind of cleaning up as I go. Just kind of following the image as guidance for right now.
Yeah, I think that's a fine idea.
Guys, she is so supportive. I love it. I absolutely love it how supportive she is. You know, I know it's not nearly up to like her standard, but she's so just like, yeah, you know what? Let's try this. Let's do that. That is what an amazing teacher does. I love it. I see we have some missed areas of the pink down here too. So we'll have to do that. Actually, what I should have done was I should have actually used the same color and multiplied it, but I didn't. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It still looks good.
It's good enough for us. Yeah, I think that one looks good. And this one is gonna be, oh, right underneath the eyes. Okay. So that one is like right around there.
So you can also add a little bit of shading on, you know, where the arms go, like on the picture, just to show that they are like a Tianamon. I can't say Tianamon.
Let's see, we want to get a little bit of like that. And then just a little bit up here. And then just a little bit right up here. Oops. Okay, and we're gonna just kind of, that's a little bit too much, so we'll just take it down just a little bit. And we'll erase it here. Shit. Okay, we'll erase it there. Okay. Okay. In my humble opinion, get the rough idea of where you want the pink and then use blend and smudge tools to work into the detail you want. And you know what? I totally respect that idea. Like I said, this is my first time. I gotta try and figure out, like, I want to try and get it as close to what I see first, and then I'll kind of learn technique. So even if it takes me longer, like when I first selected all the pink, I was able to select this one, and this one, but I didn't know how to select this because it was part of the pumpkin. So I actually just, you know, went to my layer mask and highlighted it all, and Hoshi was like, well, okay, you know, just do it your way. So I did. And then she showed me later, after I was like, okay, this is how I know how to do it. And she's like, okay, now that you know how to do it your way, let's try it this way instead. And that was really helpful for me because now I know two ways. I know the fast way and I know the way that I'm familiar with. And I'll switch back and forth because, you know, I'm getting better with the clipping masks. with the clipping mask now, and it does save a lot of time. So I will use the blending tool. I just need to kind of get underneath my belt the first time to do it my way, even though it takes a little bit longer. And I'm not trying to get sassy or anything. I'm just learning, you know? But like I said, Malice is taking all this stuff, copying it. I will be reviewing this later and actually doing it again off stream, so I can try all these new tips and techniques out.
Sora told us about that earlier, about the eraser tool at a very low opacity, so that's a really great idea as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you just should try what you like the most. Kitty, if you like to use the Gaussian blur, or the smudge tool, or the eraser tool, it's like, try and see what you like the most. I think that's the best way to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Exactly.
Trial and what fail, what's it called?
Trial and error.
Oh yeah, that's
trial and fail. You're darn fail.
I'm just so I want to use these things, and I'm usually
No, it's fine, honey. It's fine. Alright, let's see. We want to do... Oops, not on that one. We want to take it on... Was I doing this all in there? I was doing this all in there. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so now I want to create another layer and clip it to that and put Octo Shadows 2, because this is going to be the second layer, because, you know, we should keep them separate, right?
Yeah, and you can always merge them later if you want that.
Well, Moo, she was actually talking about her witch image that she posted up on Twitter earlier today. She had like over 100 layers on this one little image. It was like, oh my gosh, you know?
Yeah. The one I did for Serendipedia.
Yeah, for Tia, guys. You guys know Tia.
Yeah, Tia, she's such a sweetheart as well, but I did a commission for her and her cats. Of her and her cats. And
all her cats.
Yeah, they took me several months to make. It's I have never done realistic cats before, so it was really just, how am I gonna do fur? How am I gonna... I was really just in the learning phase as well. It was challenging but fun, but yeah, I actually reached my limit of layers I could do in the program. No, but I need more layers. Merge. Alright, I'm trying again. Wow,
Elemental's like, oh my gosh, that's small. 100, that's it? Okay, whatever, Elemental. Alright, we're kind of going down here now. Adding another layer. This one's big. Sassy. Put in the sassy command, Elemental. I'm okay with you doing that. There we go. Damn right you are. You are a sassy ass bitch.
Yay, Lena!
Hey! Nice! Thank you so much for that host, sweetie. Truly appreciate that.
It was actually Momo who kept me from coming at time. No, it was not. But I was actually playing Card Against Humanity with Momo, so that's why.
Can we get a shout out from Momo? Guys, she's another lovely Beam streamer starting to stream on the Beams. She actually made my Twitter emote. I guess you'd call it an emote, but yeah, she made that one. So definitely go show her some love. She actually also made the Mr. Kelso new logo as well. So if you guys like his logo, she definitely does that. And she's taking some commissions as well.
And she is one of my best in real life artist friends.
So you know her in real life?
Yeah, we are both from Denmark.
Oh, how cool!
Living about 3 hours by train or something from each other. She was at my wedding, so yay!
Wow, how cool! Yeah, this is her weekly contest. This is the October Octopus. So, you know, we're kind of learning. This is the first time I've ever combined images, so this is all new for me. So I'm kind of learning how to do this, and this is
you do
scary.
Very, very wonderfully.
She lies through.
I never lie.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You are so generous. You know that, honey? Okay, let's see.
I think I have heard of that once or two times before.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's try this one here. Okay. And I actually moved the second shadow underneath the other shadow, so this way it kind of sat behind it a little bit better.
Yeah, I think so too.
I have a tablet too. I'm still not used to using it, so I'm actually still just using my mouse at the moment until I can get used to using that like online and stuff.
Baby
I'm
steps.
sure. Yeah, it's all baby steps. I'm sure that they had a tablet. Most everyone uses a tablet. Right now, my lines are much smoother using a mouse than it is using a tablet. If you saw my girl last week that I did with the tablet, that was kind of, oh my gosh, versus the mouse. But
difficult.
Pure mouse user. Okay, elemental. But it's a transition. It really is. But it's a nice transition too.
Yeah, and it's important to start with things you are familiar with. So yeah.
Alright, so I think we got our highlights done. Well, not our highlights, but I think we got our secondary shadows done. God, it doesn't look nearly as good as theirs. Oh, God, it doesn't look nearly as good, but that's okay.
Yeah, a vector is really nice to do with the mouse. I agree with the Momo.
Okay. You think it's super cute? Well, thank you. Well, I want it to look good. It kind of looks like he's got, like, sunburn right now. It looks like he's got sunburn. But you know what? I think what we can do is we can actually take these two, actually change the opacity down a little bit, or the flow down. There we go. See, that looks a little bit better right there. Yeah, it's all about how you blend in the layers. I agree wholeheartedly with that. Opaxy? There's only so much we can do in a 3-hour stream, honey. Alright. Okay. So let's move on to that.
So...
Highlights.
Highlights, yes. They should be, of course, on the other side of the shading. Yeah, pixel art is great with the mouse as well. But yeah, I think you should add them to the
Opacity. Opacity? 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 Okay.
Opacity, yeah, opacity.
Opacity.
Now we learn, and we have language pronunciation course.
We
as
should
well.
have an English
Yeah.
course taught by Malice and Elemental. Okay, so highlights.
Yeah.
Make another layer above our regular one. We'll call it highlights.
And
Good thing I can English very goodly. Yeah, Wolfengard's not here, so we're okay. I know, right? When we say grammar Nazi, we really mean it, you know, because he's German, so we tease him. Anyways, back to the drawing.
So where I would add the highlights would be on the, you know, the curls on top of the on top of them. I think the drawing have added highlights there as well.
I think that's, yeah, that's the same color. Alright, so we got our colors. That's actually Wolf's command elemental, but we don't have music on here. Okay, so what were you saying about the highlights?
That that it's where they on top of the curls. I don't know the curls.
Oh, the top of the curls. Okay, the tentacles.
Yeah, the tentacles. Oh, I speak English very good too. Yeah.
God, I'm American.
But it's late
and I
anyway.
can't speak English. What time is it for you, sweetheart?
You don't want to know.
Oh, God, is it like 2 in the morning or something like that?
No.
Oh God, is it worse than that? Oh, it's 4 a.m. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm excused for not speaking English very good.
Oh my God. Oh my
But we're
God.
soon there. Yay.
We're soon there. I'm so sorry. Guys, this is dedication. This is dedication.
Well, I like to finish a drawing or project before starting, so that's why I just think we should continue till we're done here.
I don't think I'm following you yet, Momo. So I actually just gave you a follow.
Stream for 9 hours, that's insane.
That is kind of crazy.
But art do take a lot of time.
You already know I love your work, and I go to you for a lot of my friends' stuff. So I just gave you a follow.
Yay!
Aww. Kitty love. Guys, show that kitty love to her. There you go, kitty love. Actually, you can do that too now. You can do that now, Hoshi. Do capital K for kitty and capital L for love. Alright, see you later, Hebrew. Thank you so much for all of your help, honey. Remember, every Tuesday we are doing our art stream from 7 until 10 p.m. Central Time, which is actually this exact time, but
Yay,
yesterday.
kitty love.
Kitty love. There you go.
Yay.
So this I need to get
the heart after our usernames. Is that because we are subs? Or?
Yes, that is because you are a sub. That is a sub only, you know, kind of special thing saying like, hey, they're subs. They're special.
But yeah, just add it like that. It looks good.
I don't know if that kind of works, but maybe. I'm kind of like drawing the line and then erasing it.
See you, Hebrew.
No, that just looks horrible. Okay, let's try that again.
So you could use a soft brush for that if you like, or
use a soft brush to make like this elongated teardrop sort of thing, like right here. How do I make like this elongated teardrop?
Well, that's within anime, I guess, and cartoon. There's two kinds of highlights. There's the soft brush, like highlights, and then there's the dots, which you are doing now. It's often applied over the other highlight, but we won't start on that now. Don't worry, just let us.
Oh my gosh, this looks like a dick on his face.
Yay.
Maybe our squid swings that way. Who knows? Okay, there we go. It's good enough in my book. Oh,
it's
man.
fine.
Okay, it's good. It's good. Hoshi says it's good. Okay. Let's see. This one's just kind of a straight line with a... Oh, these all have secondary highlights. Oh my god! Secondary highlights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you don't have to add that. Let's just...
No wonder you're groaning so much. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, but for the next time, you can add it there. Just let's take things...
baby steps. Baby steps.
Yeah. So...
Okay. And we got highlights up there on each of the tentacles. Like right around here.
Remember the others have... The others who have done these tutorials, they have probably been drawing for
years.
Many years. Otherwise, they won't be making tutorials.
That's true,
I think before you have some experience. So...
Actually, it looks like half the tentacle is... Oh, no. It's just right there and right there. And then this one's got another one up there. Like there? So this is where my color blindness is coming in. I think there's a highlight here as I highlight it on my little image, like right here. Then I see one right about here, and I think here...
I think you have done it right. Yeah, it looks right.
But I'm colorblind with reds and yellows, so working with pinks is kind of almost a little bit difficult. Because that just blends like so well. But I think once we use the blending blur tool, I think it'll look a lot softer and a lot better.
But I think this looks... It looks perfect.
Perfect.
No, but really great. But you know, perfect in the range as it is on that level that you are. It looks perfect within that. If it makes sense, you can do perfect things within every range of skill level, I think.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, nope. I see what I did wrong. Hold on. I see what we did wrong. Highlights. We gotta erase this. This one actually goes like this. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, magnifique. God, I can't speak French. Thank goodness I'm not born in French. French in Paris. God, my English. French, Paris. Yes. I never said anything. See, you said it so much beautiful. You said it so much more beautiful than me. Alright. I can't even English, much less any other language. Magic the Gamer, how you doing, honey?
Welcome back, Magic.
Welcome back, Magic the Gamer. How are you doing, honey? We love you, Magic. Oh my god, now I'm just kind of like ruining everything. Okay, I'm just stopping.
No, you're not.
I need to think. Well, whatever. She said it better. She said it so much better. You know what? You know what, Hoshi? I'm just gonna hire you to be like my professional speaker. I'm gonna tell you what you should say, and then you could just talk for me for the rest of my life, because I can't English.
Sure, I got a bachelor in.
Do you have the rest of your life available?
Well, it did sound good.
How you doing, Magic? We're doing okay. Check out what we're doing. We got some shadows. We got some secondary shadows. We got some highlights. And God, now we gotta do secondary highlights, because if you look closely, woo, look at, there's like the secondary highlight like right here on top of that. Oh my god. And I just have to say, when I hear this music, I keep thinking of like Sonic 2 or 3. Because I keep like imagining a couple of those bonus layers with that. Taking all this information, I'm trying, honey. I'm really trying. Not exactly secondary, what would you call that then? Because it's not exactly the same. It's like slightly different. How would you word that? Well, it seems to be only on the head. Oh no, it's on a little bit down here. Oh, that's just blurred the highlight. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think Momo is right. Yeah, they just blurred the edges at some point, on some parts of it.
Okay, well then let's start blurring. Or should we
Yay,
do a new?
blurring.
Should we do like a copy? Let's do a copy of this. Highlights copy, so this way we can see, and then not. Should I do a hard blur or not? Or I just kind of made a copy and I'm just kind of rubbing it.
Let's see what looks best, I would say.
I'm actually very, very lucky and very fortunate to have a good friend like Hoshi, who is actually giving me some art lessons, because doing stuff like this is very time consuming, and she's actually giving up, you know, a night. I mean, it's like, what, it's 4:30 in the morning that they said right now, so she's doing this, and this is very, very generous of her to do this for me.
You're very welcome.
And I love her for this.
It's not like I got a work to stand up to in the morning, so this doesn't really, so that's totally fine. That's why I will do it as long as I can.
Well, I appreciate that, sweetie.
Because then at least I got some kind of job. Yay!
You know, and it always helps. It always helps because it's kind of networking on Beam, and you know, it does. It really does help a little bit. So it looks like we did a little bit, but I don't think it's doing enough, fast enough. How long should this take? I mean, it's not exactly blurring. It's just maybe I need to do like the eraser tool.
Yeah, try that. So Hebrew wrote 3% opacity.
Yeah, I think he said 3%. So let's turn off this blur.
Yeah, and the blur brush bigger, as Momo says as well.
I'll make the blur brush bigger. Okay. Let's see. We want to turn that off. Highlights, copy. Okay. So should I make the blur brush bigger, or do I want to do here? Let me do this.
The blur blush. Blah blah
Blah
blah
blah blah blah.
blah 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 blah. Yes, the blur brush should be a bit bigger.
Kind of like that.
Maybe around what, 10, between 10 and 20 or something like that.
Oh, I have it at 175 right now. And oh, you can't see it on the screen. Why can't you see it on the screen? That's kind of bullshitty. Can you see it now? It's covering the entire spot.
Well, I can't see the brush sides.
Well, that's stupid.
Sides. Oh, yeah, it's going great. I'm glad you still understand me.
Okay, let me try this. Let me try the eraser tool. He said opacity down to like 3%. So I'm gonna
opacity.
Opacity. Thank you.
Opacity.
Kitty can't English. Quick, get her a martini so she has an excuse. Okay. No, don't. No, not really. I don't need another martini. Another one? I mean, I didn't have any. I didn't have any.
Today.
Yes, I didn't have any today. See, even if I have it down to like 3%, this is gonna like take a while to soften this edge.
I would set place it about set it at try 10, 5, 10.
I have it set at 60% at the moment, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
No,
wow.
No.
Oh, I know what I did. I know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know what I did. I made a clipping.
No. But I would say now you know why artists like keep swearing and like it takes so long time. we make mistakes too. We're just pretty good at
hiding them. I made a clipping mask and I was erasing a layer that had nothing on it.
Oh.
Yep, that's what I was doing. Ah, Kitty's
that makes sense. Alright, so try at 3%.
Kitty's a smart one. At least I got good hair.
You do have a very nice hair.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh my god, this is... I know art takes a long time, but holy shit. This is like...
It gives a completely new dimension to it, right?
Oh yeah, it really does. It really does. Oh my god. Okay. Let's keep going with this. It's like here, let's turn it off and turn it on. Just see a little difference. Oh my god. Alright. Maybe
do you have two highlights telling us, or
no, I have the highlight. Okay, so I have the highlight. Okay, so now I have... Okay, so here's the one highlight. Let's try this. Ah, okay. That's what I'm doing wrong. I see. Okay, I got it. I didn't actually make the copy. Carrie Games, how are you doing, honey?
Hello, Carrie.
Carrie Games, guys, is the man who hosts my Minecraft server. So if you are one of my subs, you have access to my very special Minecraft server. We're doing some art. So, Carrie Games, check this out. We're doing our Hoshi Weekly Art Challenge, which is our October octopus. So I took an October image and an octopus and kind of pineapple apple pen them together and merged them into this octopus pumpkin pineapple pen. And now we're working on trying to soften these edges. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? I'm gonna try something. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try this.
You're gonna try a Gaussian blur?
I'm gonna try a fucking Gaussian blur over this.
You do!
And Hoshi, I know, is just like, God, so glad she finally said something about that.
Well, if I kept saying something, you wouldn't learn anything.
She's like, oh my God, Kitty, seriously, that's all you need to do. You don't need to, like, do any of this bullshit. Look at that. Look at how hard it is and now how soft. Oh my gosh. That's like how my ex got, you know, after just... never mind. You just need an enemy check and then it becomes a topic suitable for the litter box. I know, right? Okay, so now we got all the softness layers. Look at that. Boom. Done.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Yay, you did it!
Yay! Okay, so now we just need to kind of blend this area between the soft and the dark highlights, I think. To make it a little bit more, you know, soft and not so harsh. So do you think I should merge my two shadow layers together? Or can I just highlight them both and kind of...
I think you can. I have just discovered recently that you can mark several layers at a time and move them and you know, change size on several pictures at a time. So I can't see why not you can't change the the blur effect. So and then go say what should you have done wrong?
I don't know. Hold on, let me try this again. Because it's in a folder. I think that's what I did wrong. I think because it's in a folder. No. Okay, that's what I want to merge.
I was about to say...
Oh my god, I didn't do it right!
I was about to say, before you merge everything, you should always make, you know, collect everything you have. You should normally collect it in one folder and then duplicate the folder so you always have the original line art picture before you're merging. That's what I have learned with time. I haven't been great at it always. So yeah, that's something I've learned with time as well.
So if I want to merge this one and this one, and can I just... Oh, okay, I could just do it like that. Okay, never mind, I just did that. That was easy peasy. Okay. How long have you been drawing / photoshopping for?
I have been drawing since as long as I could walk, I was about to say, but yeah, I feel like I have been drawing always. And it's mostly because of my mom, I guess. She's when I was a child, she was studying to be an art teacher as one of the things. So she had to draw and paint quite a lot, mostly realistic art, of course. But yeah, and then I just drew with her, and yeah, it kind of just went on from there. And then yeah, and then I have been doing digital art since, what did I tell you, Kitty? Was it from since 2005 or something like that?
I think it was 2004, you said.
Yeah, 4 or 5. So it has not been for that long.
10 years is still pretty long. I mean, that's like, what, like a third of your life? Yeah, it's a good question, Magic. Anything that you use for inspiration?
Anything. Literally. It can be music, it can be something I have read, cartoons, yeah, and sometimes I just, yeah, I like to look up color combinations and symbolism, and then see if I can get something out of it. And yeah, I like deeper meanings with names and such. So yeah, like just keep an open mind and let me get all impressions that I get from my surroundings. That's probably how I can best describe it.
What was one of the best art projects you ever worked on? Like, one of the most fun art projects?
Oh, I have to think for a moment. Oh, that's...
Alright, I think that's actually looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I mean, it needs a lot of work. I need a lot of work with shadows and highlights. It looks like he's got a funky mustache.
Yeah, but as a start, it's one of my most funny projects. Oh, yeah, it was actually a project I did with my husband. He does a bit of painting and such himself. However, he doesn't really draw anymore, but mostly just poems and making his own weird sassy songs. It's kind of hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. I have the picture on beam.pro. There, art for others. I believe it's actually group pictures, which has been most fun for me, I guess. Because you got to share the joy with others. So it's like you yeah. Because when everything gets down to it, that's you just really just want to be social with others, and yeah, that's I guess that's what we did as people. I think it's in my scraps. And oh, really, my internet is really slow right now.
Yeah, no worries, sweetie.
I thought I had it. Why don't I have it? Oh. But yeah, it has also been collaborations I have done with Momo. as well. We like to make art together. It has been some of the most fun projects I have done as well.
Alright, good night, Momo. Appreciate you stopping by, sweetie. Can we get one more shout out from Momo?
I will talk to you later, Momo.
There you guys go. If you guys like art, definitely go check her out. Her and Hoshi.
Oh, there it is.
Amazing artists, guys. People I look up to as artists.
And alright, it's very old, but it was very fun.
Let's see what this is all about.
It was for a combined 25 and 30 years old party thing. So we did a complete wall, back wall picture thing. It was fun.
Sounds like it. Alright, well I think this is good for now. I mean, what do you think? Do you think this is good, or do you think we need to do some more stuff to it?
No, I think it's perfect.
So it would be turning kind of like this. I mean, we could probably put in like a cool ass, you know, background layer.
You could keep on forever. You could keep going on forever, I believe.
Holy cow, that looks kind of weird.
And you are very welcome, Magic.
Why is that like that? Is that because of the outline? What is that from? Oh, that's the highlights.
Yeah, did you forget to? They will disappear if you just clip the layer again. I think you have unclipped the layer or not clipped the layer.
Magic! It's like fucking magic right there. Oh my gosh. There you go. Let's see, and then we can put in maybe a pattern of... I was gonna say of like stars or whatever, but no, I don't have any like stars. It's like craziness. Okay.
There.
I don't have any stars, so maybe I can render...
Just make it, just scale it up. I would just make another gradient and in bluish colors.
Oh, a gradient in bluish colors? Hi, Mr. Joker. Well, I'm trying.
Hello, Mr. Joker.
I'm trying. This is Hoshi-hana. She's the one that's teaching me how to do this. This is her weekly art activity. She's a newer streamer on the beams and a damn good artist. Her weekly challenge is called October Octopus. So we're taking this pumpkin and octopus and kind of putting them together. And I kind of like doing this stuff. Oops. So, okay. Well, let's try doing this blue and black.
Yeah, blue and black. I think it would work.
Let's see. I want to go with like a dark blue or like a light blue. Like a dark, like a midnight blue.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Let's see
I
how
got the
it
blue
looks.
palette up. So should we do like a dark, a medium, or a light?
You don't have to. The black could be a very dark blue, and then have a light blue kind of thing, because then it. Yeah, I think it's that's probably what I would do, I guess.
Here, I can turn this up a little bit more. This, and maybe... Okay, we'll do it like that, and then...
It's purple and green.
I changed that. I changed that.
Yeah, you had to just change it.
Gosh.
It's purple, but it's totally fine. It's the contrast colors too. Oh, that looks very nice.
You like that?
Purple, yeah, purple and orange is our contrast contrast colors. That
Yeah,
means
yes.
it means that they are placed opposite each other in the color wheel, which means they fit together as it's kind of a match. You could call it a match, like yellow, no, yeah, yellow, orange, and blue is contrast colors, complementary colors
Okay.
as well. So yeah, and red and green are contrast colors as well. So when you do art, it's important to like use these colors to really catch the attention on on the things in your drawing.
I don't know. I'm trying different things. I'm trying the yellow stars, but like maybe that doesn't work.
If
That
you
looks so bad. Oh my gosh. How would I do like stars?
I usually use a tiny soft brush, no texture at all, and eventually you can change between the sizes, like to create some sort of dimension that you look at stars that which is close, and then some which is far away. And stars, they are not yellow, but actually a bluish kind of color. So yeah, or the light, they look white, or you see them depicted as yellow as well, but it's usually actually blue-ish, light bluish. So a bit further down, that's purple. You can
a bit further down. Okay.
But yeah, and then and afterwards, when you have set those, then choose a brush size which is a tiny bit smaller there, and then change brush size. Why? It was fine.
Sorry, the 2-second delay is rough. I'm redoing it. Don't worry. I'm redoing it, honey.
So yeah, a few of those. Or you know, like you did it. And then some more and a bit smaller size.
Even smaller than this?
Yeah, even smaller. You will see in a moment.
Okay.
So stop with the large ones.
Okay. Super small.
Or at least 5 or something like that. Oh, that's bigger, aren't they?
I went down smaller.
Oh, there. Yeah. So you can see it's kind of creating you know, a feel of yeah, sky. That's how I do easy fast sky.
Kind of nice. Like that. Little soften edges right around there. Yeah. All right, Moo. Have a good night, honey. I think we're just about done. Oh, you know what I need to put? I know what I need to put. I need to put this in my bright pink font. Hashtag. Oops. No. Hashtag. Why? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Hoshi. Alright. I totally spelled that wrong, but I can't see it.
White or something like that. That's still black.
There we go. Let's make that bigger. CHALLENGE. And then we're gonna put OCTOB. Octopus. Oh wait, October. OCTOPUS. Is that spelled right? October octopus. Okay. Now with this, like typical, we're gonna go to blending options. We're gonna bevel that shit.
Yay!
We're gonna stroke that, and we're gonna give it a little bit of an outer glow because, God, I love using a little bit of glow. Just to make that stuff stand out. Now we're gonna leave that up here. Like that. And actually, I feel we can make that just a little bit bigger. Not that big. And let me see. We're gonna actually. There we go. Change this glow up just a little bit. Good enough. There you go, kind of blends in with the stars.
Yeah, it looks great.
How do you guys like this? Think that's good for an October octopus? I think it's pretty damn good. Not bad for combining those.
Yay! Great job!
I like it. I like it mucho. And actually, let me just kind of show people what we were at. Oh gosh, we can just turn all those off. Let me show people what we were at. Where's my sketch? So
it should be at the bottom.
So this is what we were at. Guys, was this, and we went to this. Oops, I don't know what that was for. Okay, so this is what we were at, and this is what we ended up with. I think our first drawing with Hoshi is a success.
100%.
100% success right there. Thank you so much, my dear, for your help. I truly appreciate it.
You are so very welcome. It has been so much fun.
I think that was amazing. We're going to just save this as a PNG.
Always.
Yes. Done. Okay. Alright, guys. We are going to go do a raid. And we're going to stop this music. So thank you guys so very much for coming with us and joining us for this beautiful art lesson. Let's get another shout out for Hoshi. She's going to be streaming again tomorrow. Are you?
No, I am actually going away on a trip
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
with my
Thursday.
husband. We're gonna see the Hunchback from Notre Dame in as a musical, the Disney version.
Nice.
Yeah, so we thought that doing the, take the whole package with hotel and dinner out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Go and enjoy
sometimes.
yourselves, right?
So, but I will be back for a stream on Saturday.
Okay.
I will do a small one there.
And
Or
don't forget,
small.
every Tuesday morning, guys, 8 till 9:30 in the morning, she does her art lessons. And she's going to be taking you step by step how to do everything. So make sure you go and check her out. Check out her YouTube for those art lessons because no one on Beam is doing art lessons yet. Get in on the ground floor with this, guys.
There was only there was you and
There's only a couple people in there today.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, it will come.
It will come. Don't worry. It's still early in the morning for U.S. people. They're typically still driving to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But thank you so much for coming, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And good night. Or good morning, I don't know.
Good night, definitely. Or good morning, whatever time zone you guys are in. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow for another Meow Bitchin' Halloween Fest, guys. I think we're doing 5 Nights at Freddy's with scare alerts. Oh my gosh. I am not prepared for this. There is not enough Kitty Martini in the world to get me to play this game. So we're going to try it. I don't know how long it's going to last. But make sure you get here on time because it might only last for a good 20 minutes. Who knows, but we'll see. Alright, I love y'all. Have a great night. I know
Bye.
Hoshi does
See you.
too. Good night, guys. Oh, and I will put in the raid call in just a second. Make sure you guys wait for me. Sorry, totally forgot about that. Sorry, wait for me.